Hey, what's going on? This is your girl Queen 318 Rabbit Trade Deep House of Queen TV, and we are back with another one. This is a video floating around social media where you have this Sesame Street parade show that was open in, I believe, New Jersey. I think it was in New Jersey. But anyways, you have a lot of children, well, African American children. Yeah, I'm looking at it right here down. Because I see where it says the Ultimate Sesame Street Place Food Challenge trying out all the food at food parks. But that's another topic. But yeah, it was this new Sesame Place opening up, and I think, like I said, New Jersey, I'm not sure. But you had a lot of African American children that went to this parade, and not one, not two, but multiple African American children was ignored by, I believe the character's name is Rhoda. I'm not sure because back in the days when I was watching Sesame Street, that character was not one of the characters when I was watching Sesame Street. So yes, so being a child, like I said, Sesame Street has been around for many many years. It was around when I was a child, and some of the characters that I love to this day. But being in the millennium, you have these children that participated in this parade, and they was ignored on so many levels. You know how damaging that is to a child to see that their favorite character is sitting there giving everyone else a hug and you're trying to get a hug too or just a high five and you ignore it. You feel so hurt for your child as a parent. And I know that this mother was very angry. And see, if you would have got showed your color, then they would have been saying that you're wrong. It's one thing doing something to the mother, but you're doing this towards her children. It's not acceptable. And every time they do something to an African American, they always want to say, I apologize. I'm sorry. We can't keep accepting people apology. That's the first thing they want to do when they do something wrong to an African American, a child or not. Let's issue an apology. Let's throw them some money. They can continue doing these things over and over as long as they issue an apology. As long as they give y'all some money. They think everything's okay if they throw some money at you. Issue an apology. We can't keep accepting these things from these people that want to keep blatantly disrespecting African American people. But like in this case, like I said, these are dealing with children. So this content right here comes from Nick at Night. I went to the lady, to the mother's Jody's her Instagram page where the video is not there. She's had post up, but I want you guys to see the video hand in hand. So let's get into it. If you like the content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell button. Every time I upload, you guys will be the first one to be notified. Also, thumbs up this content so it can reach other audience. Thank you so much.
The goings ons that's been going on with this story. Alright, so as you can see, they're trying to get the attention of the character. The character is high-fiving all the white people and just totally ignoring them and walked off. And the kids is like, whoa, like what the heck? So the mom took to social media and she said, I'm going to keep posting this because this had me hot. We were on the way out of Sesame Place and the kids wanted to stop to see the characters. This disgusting person blatantly told our kids no, then proceeded to hug the little white girl next to us. Then when I went to complain about it, they looking at me like I'm crazy. I asked the lady who the character was and I wanted to see the supervisor and she told me she didn't know. I will never step foot in Sesame Place ever again, and please feel free to repost this. Actually, run me my money back. So mad I stopped the video, but it got me so mad when he blatantly told them no. Okay? So this is the video of the video that the mom shared of her kids trying to get the attention of this character, and the character basically just blatantly walking past them like it was like they didn't even exist, honey. And so, and did you see that baby's face at the end, the little one with the pink on? She deserves an explanation. Hello. Okay, so had that been me, that whole parade would have been in flames. Like, are you serious? You're not gonna speak to my child? And did you see that baby's face at the end, the little one with the pink on? She deserves an explanation. Hello. All right. So Sesame Place started to find or catch wind of all of the people. Reading should be saved for children, not adults. You can see the hurt and disappointment on the girls' faces. At Sesame Place, it only takes a second to show kindness. Okay? So this person also said, I am so disgusted, Sesame Place. This blatant display of racism is both unacceptable and heartbreaking, to say the least. Your staff embraced its Caucasian customers, but shunned two little innocent black girls. How embarrassing and disgraceful. Okay? And like I said, attorney Ben Crump ended up picking it up, and others. So this person says, it's upsetting because no matter what damage control is attempted by Sesame Place, nothing can undo how these babies were made to feel in this moment. The looks on their faces are so heartbreaking. Okay? And then
Exactly, like I just stated, they can issue out apologies. They can say, oh, we can compensate you on this, or we can give you season passes to our theme park or whatever. There's no amount of money or anything that you can say and do, because it's one thing of doing this to an adult. These are children, and keep on continuing to the story. There was not just those two black children, there was multiple black children that was treated in such a manner that day. Like Nika and I said, that they have a staff meeting earlier before the parade started and said, we gonna fuck over all the children, the black kids that day. Because it's one thing, okay, you can say, oh, shame on me once, twice, shame on you, the third time, just fuck me all up in it, you know? So, it's one thing if you did it one time, maybe it was an accident the second time, but the third motherfucking time, you doing this shit on purpose. And so it'd be another story if it was not recorded. Oh, it didn't look like that. It didn't seem like that. Yes, the fuck it did. Yes, the fuck it did.
Attorney Ben Crump says, this is absolutely heartbreaking. These young girls, these young queens did not.
And my personal opinion about this man and how he always wants to jump in front of something when it got to do with he thinks it's gonna be a check coming out of it. I understand that he wants to give his opinion and say this, that, and the third, but if he don't think like he can't get no money out this motherfucking deal, he ain't finna say shit. Regardless of how I feel about this nigga, he's not doing it because, oh, it's the right thing to do or that's the right thing to say. No, he thinking it's gonna be a check cut. That's why he jumped on this. Because like I said in the past, there has been multiple black men killed by other black men. Where is the marches and the parades and all that? But let a white man kill a black man. Here come Ben Crump. Even though this is a situation right here is totally different, I'm just saying that he always make a statement when he thinks it's beneficial to him. That's all I'm saying.
deserve to be blatantly singled out and ignored by Sesame Street character. Sesame Place must address their staff disgusting behavior. Okay, and it just went on and on and on by a lot of people who just were fed up and didn't appreciate it, to the point where Sesame Place decided to give an explanation, and this is what they had to say. Our brand, our park, and our employees stand for inclusivity and equality in all forms. That is what Sesame Place is all about, and we do not tolerate any behaviors in our parks that are contrary to that commitment. We also are and have always been committed to making sure every family and every child has the best possible experience at our parks, and we are incredibly disappointed when that does not happen. Regarding the incident yesterday, the costumes our performers wear sometimes make it difficult to see at lower levels, and sometimes our performers miss hug requests from guests. The performer portraying the Rosarita character has confirmed that no hand gesture seen several times in the video was not directed to any specific person. Rather, it was a response to multiple requests from someone in the crowd who asked Rosarita or Rosita to hug their child for a photo, which is not permitted. The Rosita performer did not intentionally ignore the girls and is devastated about the
Well, take note of that when they said that the children are not allowed to touch, hug, take photos with Rosita. Take that into consideration, because we're going to show you a video where he blatantly, or she blatantly, hugged a child right before the black child, same height, same size, whatever. So if there was no hugging, taking pictures, then y'all just loud y'all statement. I think y'all want to go back to the drawing board and huddle up with your lawyers to see what y'all can do, how to fix this.
understanding. We spoke to the family and extended our apologies and invited them back for a special meet and greet opportunity.
See, what I tell you, they can just sit here and say, we'll give y'all money, we'll give y'all season passes. Now they say a meet and greet. Do they supposed to make things better? See, the children may not understand what's going on, but the mothers sure do. And adults sure do. We know what's going on. We peep the shit. The kids might not know what's going on. They could say, oh, it was a mistake. They didn't see me. Maybe next time. Nah, baby girl. Nah, baby boy. So let's do a meet and greet. But this time we're going to have a different person underneath the costume.
Opportunity with our characters. We apologize to these guests for not delivering the experience they expected, and we commit to do our best to earn their and all guest visit and support. So they're saying, listen, the character wasn't saying no to the girls. The character was just saying nah to a parent who was asking for a hug. Now, in the video, the little girls were asking for a hug, but if you are not able to give a hug, all you had to do was give the kids a high five like you gave all the rest of the kids a high five. Okay, it's a yellow line right here that divides the people. The little girls are behind the line. They're not out of bounds. They're within these people.
Hey! Who said it's okay, Big Bird?
That girl that was stepping in front of me.
He wanted a death. He wanted the hot five.
All right. So then there was more video. So another black child parents revealed another video where they ignored her child as well. Okay, so you'll see the little black girl standing here with the braids. She wants to get the attention of the character as well. And the character does the same thing, goes and pays attention to the white people and totally ignores this little black girl as well.
Now, the first video with Miss Jody and her two daughters, that can be, say, oh, that was a mistake. I didn't see the children. But this one right here, absolutely intention. They're like 2 steps from each other. Before you got to the Caucasian girl, you seen a black child right next to the white child. They're the same damn size, same height, probably the same damn weight. There is no excuse to say you did not see this young girl. You was not finna sit here and play in our face. Sesame. It's absolutely disrespectful. But hey, that's what they do when it comes down to black people. And now we're talking about children.
And then you see how I thought they couldn't hug or they couldn't do hugs, but you go down and you hug this child. This child wasn't out of your vantage point, and this child is the same size as the other children. But then you go straight across this child and just walk past.
Absolutely not.
That's why I ain't even focused on it. Hey! Who said it's okay, Big Bird? That girl that was in front of Hey! You wanted a death. You wanted the hot ball.
All right. And then there was more videos. So this is more footage of their Sesame Street Parade characters ignoring black children. So this is other characters also ignoring black children.
Get a hug, Mom. Well, go stand over there and see what happens.
Okay, and you see how the mom made mention, and she said, you see how they keep going past us? And they're blatantly walking past the black people. And the mom in the video, she's like, she like peeping game, like, wait a minute, I know I'm not tripping. Like, each time these characters go by, they're purposely passing us. Like, what the heck is that about? You know what I'm saying? So, what's the tea, Sesame Place? Why are your characters blatantly ignoring black people? You don't even know how
Get a hug, Mom.
Okay, and here's another one. Okay, just skip past the black boy the black boy like, what why you passed me by? Like, what the heck? Just gonna pass the little boy straight up. All these white kids paying attention to all the white kids, going by all the white kids. The little black boy is excited, dancing, can't wait for him to come, go, get close, and say, dip. Don't cry, it's okay. And he just confused, like, what? So not only is it the Rosita character, but they are purposely
Like, I agree with Nick and Knight, what you said in the beginning, that they had a fucking staff meeting and said, hey, we're going to ignore all the black kids today. That would be so cool, right? To hurt all these black children's feelings, have them crying, sad. That's what I truly believe they did. Because that's no explanation. Like I said, one character doing it, but you got two other characters? Absolutely fucking not. And see, if you would have jumped out of character and said something, or like pushed the damn character, then it might, see, can't take black people nowhere. See, that's why I don't like them being around, because they always gonna fight. But it's one thing for, like I said, for the parents, but for a child, my child, this one right here, my child. No. Let me come and grab you by your hand and introduce you to my child. You may not see my child because he's a little short, she's a little short, but say hey. Oh, then I would have been wrong, right? Oh, I would have been wrong. No. Not my child. I'm spending my money on dolls and toys and all this other kind of stuff for my child because they love your character. And then we get a chance to meet you in person. You're going to ignore my child. We're not going to have and play those games.
ignoring black people, and it's just weird. Now, I will say this. I do not think that they probably can get to everybody. Like, I think it's unrealistic to pat and touch every single person's hand. However, the fact that it's always the black people that y'all miss is intentional at that point. Because if you can go and you can do all the white kids' hands, then you could touch the black kids' hands too. You know what I'm saying? Do I think it's realistic to touch each and every kid, everybody hand? No. But if every time you get to a black person and that's the hand you choose to skip over, at that point, it's intentional. At that point, it's intentional. It's done on purpose. What's tea? Black people need to stop giving their money to these people. Whatever this Sesame Place, Philadelphia, they just opened one out here in San Diego, California. And, you know, when summer break first happened, I vacationed or did a staycation with my family at a beach house in San Diego. And I was considering taking my baby to Sesame Place. Now, Sesame Place in San Diego is the same company, but different state. So obviously different employees and things like that. But seeing the representation that they have in Philadelphia and what they have going on in Philadelphia makes me not want to support the franchise at all, especially when the explanation is, the person had a no hand gesture seen several times in a video. It was a response to multiple requests for someone in the crowd asked Rosita.
Okay. Like I said, shout out to Nick and Nye. Hey, girl, hey, we should link up, girl. We both in the same state, boo-boo. But I agree with everything Nick and I say. I absolutely 100% agree with her. She is right. We both are mothers. And so, this is not accepted. I can't accept the apology. I couldn't do it. And if I was to show my ass, then it would have been a different story. But anyways, I hope you guys learned something from this content. Tell me how you guys would react if it was you in a situation, your children in a situation. Again, this is your girl Queen B18 because you guys Queen TV, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you want to do so. Thumb up the content as well, and I will catch you guys on another one. Love yourself, love who you with, and love who love you. Keep in mind, it will get greater later. Watch your 12, 3 in your 9 all time. Bye, you guys.